Oldham with the Oldham team. Chris Madrid not here today. So we're going to look at what's going on in the market. As we look at this, let's remember that a healthy market has a 6-month supply of inventory. And even though inventory is ticking up, it's still way off from what a healthy market would look like. So let's dive into the numbers. The counties here around DFW, starting with Collin County, Frisco, Plano, Prosper, Salina, Allen. In Collin County, our market averages actually sales price to list price dropped a little bit this week, as we're going to see it did in most counties. So we're going to see inventory was ticking up and prices were dropping, exactly what we would expect with supply and demand economy. So in Collin County, our sales price to list price is right at 8% over list. So still probably paying anywhere from, on the high side, maybe 15% over list, to the low side, maybe getting into something at list price, but most likely not if it's something you can move into today. Days on market stayed the same in Collin County as it did most of the counties surrounding us. 5 days on market. We've talked before. 5 days is pretty traditional right now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go under contract on Monday, 5 days. As we're going to see in most counties, I believe all counties, inventory ticked up. So it means more people are getting that house, their current house on the market, and it means builders are getting inventory on the ground. So I was having a conversation this week. It probably has a lot to do with builders finally getting caught up with some inventory homes. They're getting those closed or ready to close here in the next month or so. Thus, the people moving into those are able to list their house now. We've had several like that. We've sold 2 in the last couple of weeks, that situation, putting one on the market next week with that same type of situation. So inventory ticked up, a half a tenth of a month for a 1.3 month supply in Collin County. Denton County, which we always keep a close eye on, Frisco, part of it lies in Denton County, the west side, and list price there also dropped 1.3% down to 6.1% over list. Still 5 days on market, and also inventory ticked up in Denton County, 0.4 of a month. Dallas County, just south of Collin County, our neighbor Richardson, Garland, Dallas, of course, Carrollton, Farmers Branch. Dallas County market averages 105.2, so right at 5.2% over list. That remained the same from last week. Inventory ticking up in Dallas County as well. 6 days on the market remain the same. Grayson County, as Chris and I started this was someplace you could get a home for about 97% of list price. It has constantly been climbing over the last 8 months, I would say. And this week we did see a small decrease of 1% in list price, sales price to list price. So back down to just barely over list in Grayson County. A real outlier, we went from 7 days on market to 5 days on market in Grayson County. So, and then also in Grayson County, you have over a 2-month supply now, and that rose over nearly half a month. So moving on to our western counties of Tarrant and Parker. Tarrant County probably stayed closer to keeping its sales price to list price going, just dropped 0.06%, just barely dropping. I believe it was, so it's looking at 4.4% over list. So there you're probably playing anywhere from 10% over list down to barely over. Parker County, we got a 101% sales price to list price, just 1% over ask. 12 days on market, much like our Grayson County. Market moves a little slower in these rural counties, sometimes due to probably land sales where there's a little more due diligence going on, finding out things about the land and things of that nature in these rural counties. So days on market tends to be a little higher. 1.9 months supply, nearly getting to that 2-month supply like Grayson County has, and that rose ticked up as well. And then lastly, Rockwell County on the east side of Dallas County, like to keep our eyes on this little county, Lake Ray Hubbard. Over here, you're 3.2% over list. That dropped just a tad as well. 7 days on market, which dropped 1 day. And you added 0.3 of a month supply in Rockwell County, bringing it up to 1.7 months supply. Are you thinking about selling your current home? If so, the biggest question on your mind may be, if I sell now, where in the world will I go? If this resonates with you, there's something you should know. The number of homes coming onto the market is increasing, and that could make it easier for you to move up this summer. According to the latest data from realtor.com, the number of homes being listed for sale, what is known as new listings, has increased consistently in 2022. Here's why the growing number of homes for sale is good for your move up. While this news has clear benefits for buyers who are craving more options for their home search, what does that mean for current homeowners like yourself? It gives you two distinct opportunities in today's housing market. Opportunity number one, take advantage of more options for your move up. If your current house is no longer meeting your needs or it lacks the space and the features that you currently want, this gives you even more opportunity to sell and move up into the home of your dreams. As more options come to the market, you'll have more to choose from when you search for your next home. Partnering with a local real estate professional like Amy or myself, the Oldham team, can help make sure you see these listings as soon as they come onto the market, which is very important today. And when you do find the one, we can advise you on how to write a winning offer to seal the deal, as we're in the market doing this daily. Opportunity number two, sell before you have more competition. Just know that in order to make sure your house shines above the rest, it may make sense to put your home for sale before your neighbors decide to do the same thing, which is going to create more competition in your area. The increase in the number of homes being listed for sale is expected to continue to rise. And the recent study from realtor.com says 2/3 of homeowners looking to sell say they'll do so by August. Our real estate team can advise you on what you need to do to tackle to get your house ready to list so that you can put that for sale sign up in your yard sooner rather than later. And really, the process of getting your home ready to sell isn't taking as long as most people really think. As a result, you can end up capitalizing on today's seller market and get ahead of the competition. The bottom line is, if you're a current homeowner looking to sell, let's connect, begin the process. You have a unique opportunity to benefit from the additional homes being listed today and sell before your house has more competition. We always say there's a ton of real estate news out there floating around these days. If you want the real scoop, make sure you contact Chris Madrid or myself. We can help you understand the market of the moment. We hear lots of things on the news. Every night I'm hearing something new about home valuations, housing bubbles, housing crashes. And Chris and I have talked many times that we don't expect those things to happen due to a building shortage at the time. So even with interest rates ticking up, the housing market still remains strong. Reach out to Amy and I. We'll get you on our schedule. We'll help you buy, sell, or invest. Until next week, we appreciate you joining the Oldham team. Success never rests. Unlock real estate success.